All right. Elite Legend back in the house. Let me guys know if you hear me. I know I went during the last run, the audio feed cut out. So let me know if you guys can hear me now. Unfortunately, I had to put my co host to bed. All right. Judson Osgood's back in the house. Tater, get back in here. I know Big Stan was disappointed. He thought he missed the stream. Let him know that I'm still here. And we're going to be opening up a lot of good stuff today. Have a pile, a leaning tower, so to speak, of friend mail and some tag team mail. Kevin Cito, where you at? Kevin sent his aliens at me, but they could not silence me. The polar vortex could not silence me. The paranormal activities and the witchcraft by Tater and um, the the Fleetwood Mac symbolism crowd were not able to silence Elite Legend. Rochester Gnome, come on back in here, buddy. Venom Fang, where you at? All right. I saw that Papa Lucha had some Marvel Legends. He's going to be building. Looks like he's going to be building the Sentry Build-A-Figure wave. Judd, how are the subscriptions coming? I know that once you get to 100, you're going to start producing content. Action Figure Addict, what's going on? $20 subs. Hey, Lady Days, what's going on? Hope you're staying warm. After this stream, I have to go to Jewel and get some supplies for the polar vortex. Going to be having 50 below zero here in Chicago. A lot of the guys in this chat are in Texas. Where you at, Osgood? I never caught where your location is. Oh, my Mezco. I had to put the Mezco to sleep. The public wants her. Alita, can we have my co-host? She was sleeping earlier. That's what she does. I have to show off that articulation. All right. So now my production crew, my lead editor has just handed me my co-host. She was in the makeup room. So here is my lovely co-host Layla. She also serves as my stunt double. Sorry, I don't do all my own stunts. I'm getting a little bit older now. But we're going to check out the articulation on this one. She has a great ankle pivot. It's not as sturdy as you would think, but the display stands that I have just aren't cutting it. So I kind of just lean her up on the shelf. I'm going to mic her up so you guys can hear the baby talk. And as you can see, she is flocked. Much more flocked than I am. Yeah, she's 1 month old. She celebrated her 1 month birthday at 10 p.m. on Sunday. He was 1 month. She's about 10 pounds right now. Venom Fang, are you ready to win this giveaway? Venom Fang, you just won. You got yourself a 1 month old baby. Peanut Butter, what's going on, buddy? Venom Fang, did you win anything tonight? Peanut Butter, what part of the states you from? Are you getting any of this polar vortex? Trust me, if you want this flocked exclusive, you must not want to sleep anymore. Oh, you're from Chicago. That's cool, Peanut Butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to one arm open this. The first thing that I'm gonna be opening up. I got this. This was a trade that I made with Jay Carafino. Jay Carafino. I made a trade with him. I needed some custom fodder here. Looks like my cat Nellie's gonna try to make an appearance also. All right. He knows I like the sports section. Wrap it in the sports section here. So this is going to be a simple custom. Not even really a custom. It's going to be more of a fix-up. I know. I think Venom Fang. Was it you that won that Magic, the Walgreens exclusive? I picked that up. I never reviewed it. But here is a Kitty Pryde Marvel Legend. I already have the figure, but I wanted an extra Kitty Pryde so I can just do a simple head swap and maybe an arm swap, so I can have a New Mutants version of Magic. For those of you who don't know Magic, Magic is the sister of Colossus. And this is Colossus's very inappropriate 15-year-old girlfriend. Colossus is like the R. Kelly of the Marvel Universe. So that's the first thing that I opened up. Been sitting on that for a while. Oh yeah, you won that from El Chumbo. El Chumbo, shout out to El Chumbo. For those of you who are into dioramas, El Chumbo is a very creative creator, YouTube creator. He's located out in New York, plays the congas, does some great custom work. Venom Fang is over in H-Town too. Most of the tag team toy collectors are in the Houston area. Do you have Kitty Pryde, Tater? This is a pretty cool figure. It's an upgrade over the Toy Biz one for sure. Now, there's another package that I need to open up, but I probably won't be able to do it on my own. I'm probably going to need another one of my co-producers. Abby, can you help me out over here? Okay. So my production assistant's going to help me with this box that I got from Kevo, one of my teammates in the Tag Team Toy Collectors. It's a big box. Kevo was cool enough to go ahead and pick something up for me. We look out for each other. We help each other in the toy community. Keva was able to find something that I've been looking for. I tried to play the long game with it, but the long game didn't pay off for me. It ended up getting sold out in my area. However, it was clearanced out in a lot of the areas where the tag team toy collectors generally live. So I was able to get this from Kevo. He got it on clearance, and I think the shipping costs more than the actual figure itself. So without further ado, Elite Legend. I told him to send it loose, rather than in the packaging. I'm not a Minon card collector, and this was pretty much, I bought this for custom fodder. I'm gonna be working on a. Oh, he even sent the packaging. That's cool. So here's the package. This is George, Subject George from Rampage the movie, with jaw chomping action. So here comes with a little 3 3/4 inch figure, some little accessory. But the reason it also comes with a cool helicopter. I might paint this and add this to my GI Joe display. It's a pretty cool little helicopter. But this is why I wanted the figure. This ape, this head, I'm gonna remove the head from the body, and I'm going to make a Ape Man custom. For those of you who don't know Ape Man is M'Baka. He's the Build-A-Figure in the new Black Panther wave, but because of, I guess somebody felt that it was inappropriate to have Ape Man, which is one of the original villains of Black Panther. He made his debut in Jungle Action, issue number 5, I think. But he doesn't appear as an ape or in the skin of an ape in the Black Panther movies. But I could see why it'd be offensive to some, but it's a comic book character, you know. But here's the figure. I'm going to cut the head off. I'm going to attach it to another Marvel Legend head, a base head, not an actual base head, a base figure head, and I'm going to make a custom Ape Man. Keep your eyes out looking for that in the near future. Tater, you're coming for somebody's Harley Quinn figure? All right, let's see. So I have the Ape Man. I thought this was an actual accessory, but it looks like it's cardboard. So he just comes with the barbed wire and the pilot for that helicopter. So I ended up having to take down my Sentry Build-A-Figure video this weekend because there was an error from my production unit. The lovely Alita, she's having a hard time juggling being a new mom again and having the difficult responsibility of being under my eye as my apprentice and my editor. I almost fired her, but now she's going to be working for free to prove herself for the next couple of months. So if anybody wanted to respond to that ad that I put in Craigslist for a new editor, for right now, I'm going to be canceling that request. So let's see. Did Kevin go to sleep? Tag team. That big wolf fig is pretty cool. Yeah, you can use it as a custom for the Ragnarok for Hela. I use my cats for Hela's for the wolf. Is Sandman out of work yet? I haven't heard from him all. Seen him around all day. I know he's working. All right, I'm gonna open up another package. This one is. Oh, this is another one from another tag team brother. This is from Hot Cheeto Fingers. Hot Cheeto Fingers is an over the road trucker, and while he was out there over the road, he went out. He was hunting. He showed us pictures of what they had. He actually went back to Walmart to get this for me. So I want to thank Hot Cheeto Fingers. I know you'll be watching this probably out on the road right now, but Hot Cheeto Fingers. All right, so this is a figure that I've been wanting, and I told him to send it loose so he could save on shipping, but he still sent it out this way. I made a trade with him. I'm gonna be sending him the Skrull Talos from the Captain Marvel wave. He got this for $12. This wave hit in my area, but the Daniel Bryan was never to be seen. I do have Mojo Rawley and Akira, so keep your eyes out on my channel. I'm going to be reviewing this Fan Central Elite figure of Daniel Bryan from his WWE debut. This was from 2010. Can't believe it's already been 9 years that Daniel Bryan's been in the WWE. That's crazy. Oh, he gets out at 11 o'clock. Yeah. The Lockheed from Kitty Pryde. Yeah, actually, no, actually, I don't think I need it. I'll sell it to you, Tater, for $59.99. Right now, the cost of shipping in Chicago, because of the polar vortex, if you really want to get your package, you have to pay extra. I'm just messing with you. I'll send it out to you with your Bobby Roode.
Actually, postal charges have gone up.
But postal charges have gone up. So Tater, I don't know if you still want that. I don't know if you still want that Bobby Roode figure. I'll send you an invoice. My co-host just told me that what? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. You said Nathan Simmons has a live stream on right now that you'd rather be on? If, all right. So for the 6 of you that are still here, we're gonna open up something that I got from Amazon. I don't know what it is, or I don't remember what it was. Let's see what it is. It might be custom fodder. Oh, actually, I'm saving this for a. I'm gonna save that one for a video that's coming up later. Ah, what the hell? This is gonna be an exclusive. I just got this on my doorstep on Sunday. It is the Attitude Era Elite Collection with real face scan technology. I don't believe, supposedly. Oh, this is cool. There's a wash on the jeans as well. Comes with a cloth DX shirt and a leather jacket. This is a good deal. If you guys have Amazon Prime, I think it was $19.99. This is a good figure to get, just for the accessories alone. A lot of cool things you could do with this figure. Once you take the jacket off, pop the head off, you can use it for. You can put a Brooklyn Brawler head on there and have yourself an easy Brooklyn Brawler custom, or somebody else in street clothes. So comes with a cloth jacket. I mean, well, a pleather jacket, a cloth T-shirt, an Attitude Era microphone, and you have your Triple H figure. Pretty cool write-up on the back. Usually, they don't go that in depth with the write-up, but I'll be doing a review on this guy with some other Attitude Era figures from my wrestling room later on this week, maybe even tomorrow since I'm off work, if I survive the vortex. Okay, so So now I'm going to open up one more package. Yeah, Lady Days, today I was no longer allowed to subscribe to anybody. It was weird. But I have reached 280 subs. So once I get to 300 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away probably some of my bills. Whoever wants a water bill or even a ComEd bill, let me know. I'll hook you up. And here's one more Amazon package. My assistant got a little rambunctious and just opened everything. She's trying to earn her keep. So here is another figure. This is a custom that I'm really excited about. Omega Red. I ended up finding him for $19.99 on eBay. Not eBay, Amazon. And I jumped on it because this is a unique body mold. It has butterfly hinges, very big body, and I had a custom in mind for this figure. And I can't wait to start working on that custom. And of course, once I work on a custom, Hasbro comes out and they release something out of the blue. So if it happens, I'll be happy because a lot of people, that's a hole in a lot of people's collections. But it's a custom that I'm going to work on using this body, and I cannot wait to get started on that. So far, you guys seen the beginning stages of 3 customs. I'm going to be working on a custom using this body. I'm going to be working on a Manape, and I'm going to be working on a Magic figure. So keep your eyes out. Make sure the 6 of you that are here, but I'm sure more of you are going to be tuning in after the filming of this video. So keep your eyes. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified when I do have new content up. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Jimmy Guns, thank you for coming in. I have 8 people in here. This is like a new record. If we can get to 15 people, I will be giving away my assistant. If you can afford her. Here is the lovely Layla. She is 1 month old. Layla Amelia. If you're coming in here late, she is my stunt double. Peanut Butter, subscribe to Lady Days. You guys, if you tag team toy collectors, make sure you subscribe to Lady Days. Peanut Butter 524. He's actually in the Houston area, like a lot of you guys. Jacob Luna, let's give him some love. Jimmy Guns. Judson Osgood. Judson Osgood doesn't have any material yet, but once he gets to 100 subscribers, he's going to start pumping out content daily, just like Tattoo Toy Hunter. And if you guys haven't checked out Tattoo Toy Hunter, he's the leader of our toy group. He actually found a grail. He found the Holy Grail at a Goodwill today. I think he also found some of Nicolas Cage's hair from the. Oh no, Nicolas Cage wasn't. Was he in a Da Vinci Code? I think he was. No, yeah. Tom Hanks was Da Vinci Code, wasn't he? No. There was a movie with Nicolas Cage. Which one was it? It's similar to the Da Vinci Code. Yeah. Her cheeks are so cute. I did wash my hands. Don't worry. I know. I actually I haven't bought a pop in a while, but I was gonna pick 2 up yesterday when I was at Target. They're just they're not exclusives or anything. But I saw the Wayne's World pops and I almost picked them up. I think I'll pick them up this weekend if I see them again. But it was just too basic. Wayne and a Garth. I think they should have a movie scenes with was it Wayne's World 1 or 2 where Wayne was going to have a kung fu battle with his girlfriend's dad. That'll be a cool movie scene. Oh yeah, I already built him. So I can send that build a figure piece to you, Venom thing. You just have to not enter a giveaway and let me win once. Oh man, that Batman Who Laughs! I saw that in your last video. I want to get that so bad. The week that I wasn't able to make it for New Comic Book Day was when the Batman Who Laughs came out. I wanted to pick up all the variant covers of the first issue, but I snoozed on it. Did you get the comic books, Lady Days? Yeah, Osgood. What's the movie with Nicolas Cage? I know it wasn't the Da Vinci Code, but which is the one where Kev found Nicolas Cage's hair from the set? Oh yeah, Kev goes into San Antonio as well. Hey, Zero Kelvin, thank you for joining us. National Treasure. I actually have that movie. I don't think I ever saw it, but I was upstairs organizing DVDs and I saw that movie up there. Is it any good? So, if we could get enough people in here, I'm going to start giving away my assistant's pop collection. She decided that she didn't want to display them anymore because of the baby, and she actually has everything boxed up. She collects Harley Quinn, Joker, and some Stranger Things, but her most prized possession is this pop from the Superman versus Batman movie. I remember she came home all excited. She thought it was a Grail. Uh, Thank you, Jimmy Guns. This is my most prized collection. Well, one of my most prized. I also have an 8-year-old. She's also a customizer like her dad. Yeah, the Batman who died. Awesome. I want to read those. Did you pick up any of the variant copies, Lady Days? That's one of the characters that he's picking up. He's really popular right now. The Batman Who Laughs. It's the Joker, pretty much mixed with Bruce Wayne. That's all I know about it so far. I don't read modern comics, but that's one that I actually want to sit down and start following. Hey, when your toy store opens in Houston, you got a lot of tag toy um, hunters that'll be out there. Kevin Cito will be out there. I want to make a trip to Texas. I've never been out there. I want to visit the Alamo. Oh, how to diva. Has anybody seen Glass or Mr. Glass yet? That's something that I'm really looking forward to seeing. But right now, there's no babysitter. Is it okay to take a baby this young into the theater? I know a lot of people say that I don't want to be that person that brings a baby into the theater because but like if it's a matinee and there's nobody in there, I don't know if is it okay for their ears? Yeah. Oh yeah, Tater, you're in Houston too. Lady Dazed, are there any the wife was looking up toy stores in the area. She found the new toy store in was it Glendale Heights? I'm not familiar with Glendale Heights. I think that might be south. We're over in the O'Hare area by Rosemont, but I gotta find I gotta find I like my comic book shop, but they don't really have much as far as action figures or pops. So I want to find a new spot. Where do you usually go for your pops? Oh, noise canceling headphones for babies. That's cool. I want to get some noise canceling headphones for her. Not for her, but for me, so I don't hear her cry. But Peanut butter. What part of Chicago were you from? Oh, that's good. I didn't know that your mom's out this way. That's cool. Uh-oh. Venom Fang, a month of free Pampers. I think this little one went through about 96 Pampers in about, what is it, a week or two? What was it, a week or two that she went through, that she goes through 96 Pampers? 2 weeks. That's crazy. Near mint grape. Oh, Graham Cracker comments. Where's Graham Cracker at? Is that downtown? I think we were trying to go to a Graham Cracker. I think was it Evanston? We couldn't find parking, so we ended up leaving. She's nursing. They say that breast milk is the best for children. I know I know a couple of guys at work that are still nursing as well. Kevin, the tag team toy hunter fearless leader. Tater, I haven't sent your figure out yet, so I might want to. You might want to tread lightly. Yeah, I don't believe in paying for parking. It's ridiculous, and that's one of the good things about being in Des Plaines. You don't have to pay for parking out here. When I was in the city, you got to pay for everything. It's ridiculous. I went to Target the other day, and I totally forgot, and they were trying to charge me for a plastic bag. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the breastfeeding is the best for the baby. It helps build up their immunity. Um, just makes them healthy overall. Rochester the Gnome back in the house. Definitely, definitely, it's free. I remember seeing the prices for formula. It's crazy. Dole Whip Dad, what's going on, brother? Venom Fane, Jacob Luna. Dole Whip Dad, what's going on? Yeah, everybody in here. If you see people that you haven't seen before in this stream, I made a lot of new friends. Make sure you support everybody's channels. Jimmy Guns, uh, Rochester the Gnome, Dole Whip Dad, uh, Jacob Luna, Lady Dazed, Peanut Peanut Butter. Remember Osgood, Judson Osgood. Once he hits 100 subscribers, he's going to start pumping out content. Rochester, how many do you have? How many more pulls do you have left? Oh, we have How to Diva. Check out the How to Diva. She always has great instructional videos. She's also one of my coworkers. Check out How to Diva. How to Diva, and her favorite movie is Blade. Any Blade fans in the house? How to Diva. We have a few Chicago people in here. We have Lady Dazed, Judson Osgood. His mom is from Chicago, and Peanut Butter 524 was originally from Chicago. Got the Chicago connection, the polar vortex connection. Check her out, Hada Diva. You see my stunt double here? She's gonna star in Blade 4. Oh, David the Gnome. That's what I was gonna tell. That's what I was gonna tell my my executive assistant today. The gnome cartoon. Was it part of the USA Express? He lived in a shoe. Was it? Vix. Vix. You could put on everything. Siberia. Lady Days. I know you're Latina. Um, did your family believe in eating Vicks Vapor Rub? I know my grandmother does it. My stepdad does it. And if you don't eat it, she will give you the fire Vicks Vapor Rub massage that'll take 5 layers of skin out and make you forget you were sick. Jimmy Guns, what kind of sports cards? I've been feeling the itch every year when the Hall of Fame announcements come out. I want to go out and just dig into my baseball cards. Do you do any baseball, Jimmy? And the guys here in this toy group, we have people here like Lady Days. She's a big time pop collector. But you also have guys in our toy group that are, you have vintage, you have modern stuff, uh, WWE, Marvel Legends, wide assortment, Aliens, NECA. Lady Days, you fooled me. I thought you were Latina. Ask your husband if the Vicks Vapor Rub is the cure-all, or was the cure-all when he was growing up. Vicks Vapor Rub and 7-Up and Sprite. More so 7-Up. I'm gonna try some Vicks Vapor Rub on my head and see if that hair starts to grow out. Oh, cool. We got to 14 people. If I get to 20, I'm gonna give away. If I get to 20, I'll be giving away this little one right here. Sprite crackers and chicken noodle soup. I remember one time I was homesick and I made myself some soup, and we didn't have any crackers. We didn't have saltines, so I used graham crackers. It was the worst day of my life. Ruined the perfect bowl of soup. Unboxed art, welcome. Let's throw some subs to unboxing art. Jimmy Guns, Peanut Butter, Lady Dazed, Pop Culture, Pop Culture, the Flock Baby giveaway. This is a giveaway that Venom Fang does not want to win. Oh, you hear that? Oh boy, Venom Fang. She's not a fan. She knows that her dad has suffered the bitter pill of disappointment because of you. I never win anything, so I finally win a giveaway while I'm tending to her. I come back in the chat and they're like, "Oh, Hector won." I was like, "Oh, great." But Hector didn't come back in time, so of course Venom Fang wins. I think Venom Fang is the default setting on the prize picker or the comment picker. How did Diva do? I never asked you, do you collect anything? Or did you ever collect anything? Action Figure Addict won my Bobby Roode. I found these little guys at I know they have them at at what's the GameStop. No, what is it? Yeah, GameStop. But I also found them at Five Below for I think it was $3 a package. I was able to get the whole set. There's 12 in all. But these are muscle made by Super 7 and the folks at Mattel. These are pretty cool. Anybody remember playing with muscles back in the day? I've never had Vicks before. Did you ever have that Venom thing? Oh, we got Quarterly Dude in the house. Thank you for checking us out, Quarterly Dude. Everybody go in there and throw some love to Quarterly Dude. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. How the Diva has a John McCain action figure. There's some other pops that I want to pick up. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I want to pick up the Die Hard pops. Anybody have those? No, I haven't entered your giveaway, Pop Culture. I'm gonna do so after the stream. Let everybody know about your giveaway too, Pop Culture. Everybody, let's throw Pop Culture a sub. Let's enter his giveaway. Venom Fang, ignore what I just said, but throw him a sub if you haven't already. Perfect. Muscles were so awesome looking. Garbage Pail Kids are sick. Every time I see the new ones at Target, I want to pick them up. I actually think I did pick some up. Alita, can you give me my Garbage Pail Kids? They're in the drawer over at my desk. I saw some of the Garbage Pail Kid pops at Barnes and Noble, but I didn't want to go into another black hole. Do you see them there? There's I could show those too because we have Luna in here. Jacob Luna's in the house. So I got some cards in my desk. You know how you usually have your junk drawers? My junk is pretty cool though. So I have a pack here. I didn't open it. I know these aren't really worth anything, but I kind of like the idea of still having it in the wax pack here. This is what line is this? Oh, this is Pacific. I also have a wax pack of the Batman '89 movie still that I haven't opened. Oh yeah, I saw that John Cena pop. Is this still up for pre-order? That's a pop that I want to get. It's but it was an empty box though. But it's a translucent John Cena pop. Oh, here's some. I this is a pretty cool for those of you wrestling fans in here. I got this from I think I had bought a figure loose on eBay, and the seller gave me this cool Iron Sheik card and a card of the late great Nikolai Volkov. Also, I got this Vader card, another late veteran. I even have some baseball cards in here. I have Robinson Cano, Aaron Nola, Prince Fielder, the world's fattest vegan. I got some old basketball cards in the junk drawer. These are from 1990. I think this is 91 Fleer. So we have Sherman Douglas. Everybody remember Sherman Douglas? Oh no, that's Vernon Maxwell that was in Houston. He's the one that stormed the crowd and started kicking ass. Kevin Johnson, Byron Scott. Oh no, they're all messed up? Really? Oh no. I got some DC cards in here that got it messed up, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Cover your eyes, Tater. This isn't for you. This is for adults. You got Phantom Lady. You got a Cyborg here. These look like they're from 90, yeah, 91 also. My assistant is sorting the Rex Chapman. Who remembers Rex Chapman? Anybody old like me remember Rex Chapman in the slam dunk contest? Oh, here we go. The Macho Man. Get a hip beat. Get a hip space. Need a little excitement. Step into a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah. Oh, shit. We even have Diamond Dallas Page in the Diamond Doll. For those of you who may not recognize her, pay very close attention to her. She was in the 40-year-old version. She was in the speed dating scene where she suffered a wardrobe malfunction. One of the best scenes of the 40-year-old virgin. Oh, here we have a Hall of Famer here. We have the Admiral, David Robinson. For those of you in the Texas area, Hall of Famer. I think he was in the 2012 class. San Antonio Spurs. We also have Glide Drexler. One of the cool things about looking at basketball cards from back in the day, you see people that look old as hell. Here's a James Edwards card. If you look at him, he's looking like Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon. He's looking like he's way too old for this. But in actuality, he's like 35 years old if you look at his age. That's before McDonald's became part of everybody's diet with the growth hormones and the steroids. All right, so let's take a look at some. Let's take a look at some of these Garbage Pail Kids. We have Pooped Paula. We have Heartless Hannah. These are 30th anniversary ones, so these are from 2015. So these aren't originals, unfortunately. I like this one, Green Jean. I think he's the reason why that romaine lettuce is Inspector. That's a cool one. Shaggy Maggie. That's pretty sick. Oh wow, I didn't even know I had this. This looks like it's artistic interaction foil card. 2 of 2. Oh, this is pretty cool. I didn't even know I had this. This is Trekkie Travis. I don't think these are worth anything, but if anybody knows anything about these, let me know. Hey, Alfie. 80 spoof stickers. We have his name is Gorged Gordon. These are really cool. I never looked through them. I just opened the pack. I think my daughter thumbed through them, and into the junk drawer they went. But when you're a nerd and a collector, your junk drawers are going to have some pretty cool stuff in them. I have a life-size Alf in my car, and if it wasn't so cold, I'd go out there and get him. Big Stan in the house. Iron Shiki baby. We break your back and make you humble. Sorry, I wasn't taking a look at the comments. Is there anybody that I neglected, Alita? Big Stan, you have a giveaway coming up. Awesome. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Big Stan Harris's page, check him out. He's gonna have a giveaway notification. Oh, Tater, the guy that would paint his head was Dennis Rodman. Oh, no, no, no. Carlos Boozer. He was a former power forward for the Chicago Bulls not too long ago. He always had his head shaved bald. One day he comes out with a fresh lining, and during the game he starts sweating, and his lining is dripping down his head. Uh, Mad funny. For those of you who haven't didn't see Tattoo Toy Hunter's comment a few minutes ago, Overkill 48. He's one of our tag team toy collector brothers here. He's a few subs away from getting to a milestone. Please subscribe to Overkill 48. Alf ate the cats. How depressing was the last episode of Alf, man? That traumatized me. My nephew's a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I didn't know it was out yet. I still have the Red Dead Redemption. I started uploading about 3 weeks ago. It's almost done. My assistant is sound asleep. Now, if you haven't seen the last episode, it's probably better that way. Jimmy Guns. It's really depressing. I forgot about it until I saw a YouTube video talking about how depressing it was, and I was like, man, I think as a child I blocked out the painful memories of how messed up that was. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to start playing it finally. But you never know in Chicago. I totally anticipate the cable not working anymore once it gets cold enough. A few months ago, we had a snowstorm and the cable went out. Well, internet. Lady Days, my wife was addicted to the first Red Dead Redemption. She would stay up all night. What was it that you would kill? Buffaloes or wolves? Cougars. She'd slay cougars, not the way Elite Legends slayed cougars. She would slay cougars in the game for their skin, and she'd use the money that she got for them to gamble. She was addicted to gambling in a video game. Yeah, that's what they did. Action Figure Addict. That's kind of messed up. The Sheik makes people humble. The Sheiky baby. Everybody pay attention to Big Stan Harris. He has a pro wrestling announcement coming next month. The month of February is going to be a big month in the world of wrestling. We are already on the road to WrestleMania. Seth Rollins won the men's Royal Rumble. Becky Lynch won the female Royal Rumble. Did they announce who Seth Rollins is going after at WrestleMania? Is he going to go after the Universal or the WWE title? I like the new Daniel Bryan. I was never really a fan of Daniel Bryan's, but I like the new gimmick. The annoying vegan. He's going after Brock. Okay. I anticipate that becoming a three-way. Anybody know if Roman will be back by WrestleMania? Judson Oskin has just killed a bear. You might want to lay low. I think that's illegal. There's a new belt. Oh, Daniel Bryan has a new belt. I forgot. I don't know. I'm a rarity. I like Brock, and I want him to stay champion. When Brock loses the title, I want it to be somebody that really needs to get put over. There's too much equity in Brock Lesnar right now. He ended the streak. He's dominated Roman Reigns, dominated Cena. It's pretty much dominated all comers. They can't. Too much equity there. The person that beats Brock has to be somebody that's going to take the ball and run with it for years to come. I don't see. Not Finn Balor. Finn Balor, he very talented, but he looks like a ballerina when he's out there. He's not believable. He's very athletic, but his offense to me is contrived. He reminds me of Trish Stratus. The way Trish Stratus would always, she would always telegraph whatever move she was going to do next. Finn Balor, he squares his shoulders, he sets himself, and he looks like a ballerina that's about to take flight, or a figure skater that's about to hit a triple axel. Not believable at all. You can't have a guy that weighs 150 pounds beating a beast. Hulk Hogan, one more match. EC3, I do agree that he has a big future, but I don't know if he's ready for that type of run. Yeah, you saw that Jimmy Guns. Now that's going to depress you. Like, how do you end a show like that? Like, they spent all this time uh, trying to protect him, and it just ends in the worst possible way. Overkill. Overkill needs a few more subs to reach a milestone. I think it's 600, or was it 5? I know Hot Cheeto Fingers is also getting close to that. I don't know how to put links in here, but if anybody knows how to put the link in there, hook up Hot Cheeto Finger. He helped me out. He got me he helped me get this. Big Stan, you probably didn't see this, but I just got the Fan Central Daniel Bryan. I'm going to be doing a video review of the Fan Central figures, except for Carmella. And I also got this Triple H, the Attitude Era Triple H. I'll also be doing a review on this guy, along with The Rock and Stone Cold, because I've already opened up the Jericho. 6 more for 500. Big milestone. My adorable co-host. She'll be waking up shortly for her breastfeeding session. And Tater, I do not produce breast milk. Funny. Tater, I'm going to be sending you an empty box. Tim Overkill Overkill's Hunts and Halls. 3 subs away. Let's get him 3 more subs, guys. 3 more subs. Peanut Butter 524 only needs 100 more. I think I'm sitting at 283. If we could get me to 1,000 tonight. Just kidding. Let's get Timmy to 500. Yeah, the guy that I'm thinking is going to be, what's that kid in NXT? I always forget his the former UFC guy. That guy's the real deal. Barefoot, what's his name? Not Aleister Black, definitely not Aleister Black. He's barefoot. He fights barefoot. He was a UFC fighter. Nightwalker in the house. Matt Riddle, definitely Matt Riddle. I see Matt Riddle. The only thing is, I don't know. The fans are fickle nowadays. If they know that he's going to be the next big thing, I feel that the fans will turn on him. I saw Matt Riddle at MLW wrestling. That guy's the real deal. He could talk, strong, legit. Think about that. Brock versus Matt Riddle. You know, that'll be a fight that I want to see. I'd pay to see that on pay-per-view for more than just $9.99. How do you feel about that Hydra 2-pack, Nightwalker? You should do. Are you going to review it? I want to. I want to see what it looks like next to the old Arnim Zola. See which one looks better. Yeah, the thing with Ronda, I don't understand why they hate on her. Ronda, she's working a full-time schedule. She's busting her ass. She took to wrestling like a fish out of water. I don't remember anybody taking to wrestling the way she has. She stole the show at WrestleMania, and like Becky Lynch, she has a strong Twitter game. You know, she's great looking, but I don't feel that she's that impressive in the ring. And they're crapping all over Ronda. I wouldn't blame her if she left. That's the kind of talent that you don't want to. That's a once in a lifetime talent. She's a draw. She brings mainstream attention to the WWE, and she's busting her ass every night on a full time schedule. Lady Days 70 more to 1,400. Lady Days is blowing up. If you have not subscribed to Lady Days, check her out. Lady Days is a premier pop collector. She goes live regularly. She's also representing the Shiberia. And is also an honorary Latina. Just like Tater. Now I feel that they hate on Ronda. Arnim Zola was I had stopped collecting Marvel Legends. I wasn't going to collect them when they started with the new when they rebooted and came out under Hasbro. But Arnim Zola was the Build-A-Figure set that actually got me back into Marvel Legends collecting. Yeah, Becky Lynch, she's talented. She's great looking. She tries hard, but when it comes to talent, she's not even in the top 4 in the WWE. Charlotte is amazing. Asuka is great, and Ronda Rousey is next level. Becky Lynch is like a top 4, top 5 maybe. Better than Bailey. Definitely better than Sasha Banks. What's the name of the one that's she's like the new Sergeant Slaughter for NXT? She looks pretty talented. The Ultimate Edition action figures look cool, but the only thing that sucks about them is they don't have the butterfly hinge. I wish I was going to Mania. I really wanted to go to last year's, the one in New Orleans, but I'm from Chicago. I'm not going to spend dime like that to go sit out in the cold in New York. All right, Big Stan just up to Lady Dazed. Ronda, I just respect. I respect her hustle. Lacey Evans. I was impressed. The first time I saw her wrestle was a takeover. I was impressed by her. I didn't think the Rumble was that great. I wasn't that impressed with it. I like the beginning, how it started with Elias and Jeff Jarrett. That was pretty cool, but it kind of put me to sleep. To be honest with you, I have to watch it again so I could really give it a fair assessment. Oh, pop culture! You're going to WrestleMania. Is that going to be your first? I actually never made it to WrestleMania. I had tickets to WrestleMania 23, but when they decided to not have Hulk Hogan there, I decided not to go. I had the tickets and everything, but I figured it wasn't worth the road trip and paying for the hotel room, so I ate the tickets. It was too late to sell them. I really wanted Jeff to do with my baby tonight. If any of you guys listen to podcasts, Big Stan, I know you're a big wrestling guy. Have you listened to the Bruce Pritchard Something to Wrestle With podcast? It's amazing. For those of you who don't know, Bruce Pritchard was one of Vince McMahon's right hand men. Him and Pat Patterson were pretty much responsible for the WWF of my childhood, and a lot of you guys out there too, that are in your 30s, early 40s. But he has a podcast with Conrad Thompson, um, who's an up and coming promoter. He had a big role in the All In Fan Fest, but it's a great podcast. And Bruce Pritchard, he for those of you who don't know Bruce Pritchard, he was also Brother Love. He was the guy that I love you, but I don't like you. Well, Brother Love, and I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Well, Bruce Pritchard, I think he wrote "With My Baby Tonight." So one of the best parts of the show is when he goes into singing the "Spending my days working hard on the go, but the wheels on the clock keep spinning too slow," or the hands on the clock. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. Good night, Judd. Judd Oz, the late 40s are the new 20s, Judd. It's Oz good. Lady Days, do you have any wrestling pops? I had started collecting wrestling pops, but then I gave them away. I had Andre, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper. Yeah, Jim Cornette was also in creative for the WWF as well. Bruce Pritchard, he does a good Jim Cornette impersonation. I think they're good friends. Oh yes, my Undertaker. Oh, okay. Yes. Could you imagine having resources the way we have now when we were children? That would have been amazing. I wish we would have had the stuff that we had when we were kids. There was no articulation with the action figures back in the day. Now I think we have too much. When I was doing that Royal Rumble match, it was hard to if I was playing with Hasbro's or LJNs, it would have been easier. Well, maybe not so much LJNs. Those are heavy. At the end of that Royal Rumble match, I was sweating. My back was giving out. I almost forgot that I had to be at work. I was like 15 minutes late. My voice was gone. Yeah. No, there is an Andre the Giant pop. Um, I just don't think I don't. I think it's a little bit bigger than the regular size, but it would have been cool if they would have made him a little bit bigger. That's JEAAJARRET. That was a cool storyline. How that's how they introduced the Road Dog. He was Jeff Jarrett's roadie, and he ended up they did the Milli Vanilli thing where Jeff Jarrett was actually the Road Dog was actually the one singing for Jeff Jarrett. That was pretty funny. Yeah, Lady Days. There's an Andre the Giant pop. Really cool. They should do a Princess Bride one. That'd be a cool pop. Are there Princess Bride pops? I'd imagine if there were, they would have to make Andre. Now, but watching your live streams, the pop community, it makes me want to buy some pops again. I'll have to show you guys some. I did a pop challenge. If you look through my videos, Lady Days, we did a top 10 pop challenge. I think the winner of my favorite pop is the Winnie the Pooh one. It's not flocked or anything, but um, I would like to get the Winnie the Pooh flocked with the balloon. Yeah, they should do the 10-inch Andre. Also, Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut needs a 10-inch treatment. They just gave him a regular size figure. It doesn't work. How much is the Andre, the Pop Andre? That's horrible that they don't have Andre and the Princess Bride Pops. Oh, that's not bad. 25 bucks. I thought it'd be a little bit more. I remember when Target used to put Pops on clearance. I think I got the Andre for about like $4. But Target around here, what are the Targets like in your area Lady Days? Because out here we don't get anything. And have you ever seen a chase in the wild, Lady Days? Because I'm convinced that retail workers just take them and sell them on the secondary market. Never have I seen a chase. Walgreens. That would probably be the place to find them. But like your Hot Topic, I got a Chase door. I got a Target. It was a Batman, and I think my wife got a Chase Miles Morales door. Yeah, the cool thing about the pops are cool, but they could take up a lot of space really quick. What I want to do is I want to finish the Batman 66 line and just get any Jokers that they come out with. And Harley Quinn's for the wife. She does Harley, Joker, Poison Ivy, Winnie the Pooh, Gwen, Spider Gwen. Why don't we have an Alf Pop? Alf was pretty big in pop culture in the 80s. There's this guy, his name is Fun Pop to Play. Have you seen his videos? He has a shop, a toy shop or a comic shop in New York. He has so many pops. Oh wow. Can you hand me a the next few minutes are going to be sponsored by Diet Coke caffeine free. Having a production assistant and apprentice does have its perks. Yeah, I told the missus about your Harley collection, and she was a little surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to show you the collection, but it's all boxed away. I'll unbox. I'll take some of them and I'll show you soon. Lady Days, what's your most prized pop? Nightwalker wants a Titanic pop made with Jack on the better part and Rose instead of him drowning. There was enough. There was enough room for Jack on that boat. Or were they on a boat? What were they laying on? Like a door or a raft? There was enough room for him. Wow, 100 horror ones. Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, and Marvel. That's cool. That's cool. There's a movie. Was it on Netflix? Yeah, it was on Netflix. It's called Polar, and it's it's okay, but it was a little contrived, and they did their best to make an imitation Suicide Squad. If you check it out, you'll see what I'm talking about. The movie's called Polar. It's on Netflix. It's basically like they're trying to be like a Tarantino movie. It's supposed to be like Tarantino, John Wick, and Suicide Squad, but it's directed by Michael Bay instead. It's not really directed by Michael Bay, but I'm just saying the execution could have been better. It's kind of like Sin City meets John Wick meets Suicide Squad without the awesomeness of John Wick.
And the guy from Taken, the dad.
Oh yeah, and Liam Neeson from Taken. I will find you and I will kill you. he that was probably the best part of the movie, but I don't understand why it went on so long. I'm not complaining, but like, damn, well, how long was that scene, Ramona? And we don't have curtains, so if you're driving by, um, you can't help us. My TV's big, so if you're driving by the house, you're gonna see that. So people must have thought I was a perv watching adult content in broad daylight because this guy is going at it with this woman for about 5 minutes in every conceivable position. Tater, forget that I told you about this movie. You are not ready for this movie. Do not watch Polar. Yeah, she got Knoxville killed in the beginning of the movie, and then she was trying to play the same role with with the wannabe John Wick. Have a good night, Big Stan. I don't think you're ready yet, Tater. You got to be 21 and over. Tater, that will change your life. You'll give up on action figures. Wait. Yeah, listen to Judson Osgood. You're still too young. Yes. Venom Fang. Where's Venom Fang? Venom Fang must be off winning a giveaway somewhere. John Wick was a surprise movie for me because I've never really been a fan of. Never really been a fan of. I forget his name now. What's John Wick's name, babe? Keanu Reeves. Never really was a fan of Keanu Reeves, but he was really impressive in John Wick 1 and 2. Judson Osgood is 900 away from his goal. Which movie, Nightwalker? Oh, cool. I had a neighbor that was in Boogie Nights. Overkill Hauls and Hunts. Tattoo Toy Hunter back in the house. Our resident paranormal expert. Tattoo Toy Hunter, do you remember how the Alf series ended? We were talking about that earlier, how depressing it was. Oh, that's cool, Nightwalker. Overkill is a few subs away. I know I asked earlier, has anybody seen Mr. Glass yet? Oh, nice. Doom, 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 doom. Judson Osgood. Judson Osgood, how many subs you at right now? I loved the Unbreakable. Speaking of Bruce Willis, Death Wish was really good. It was filmed here in Chicago too. What was Happy about? Oh, it's on Netflix. I gotta check it out. What's it about? Oh, okay. Oh, I remember seeing bits of that. Who was the star of that movie? Who was the star of that? The name escapes me. I'm much love to you too. Thank you for joining us, Lady Dazed. I'm going to be doing another live stream on my own, but keep your eyes out for the Tag Team Toy Collectors. We do collaborative live streams together, but I don't know when we're gonna have one of those. Stay tuned, Kevin Tattooed, the Tattooed Toy Hunter. But I'm gonna be doing a live stream in February, and I'm actually gonna do a couple of giveaways during that live stream. So everybody, keep your eyes peeled. Say bye, Lady Dazed. Big Stan, take it easy too. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Remember, Big Stan is going to be having some big news coming up in February. Lady Dazed is live regularly, so we'll be checking you out, Lady Dazed. Thank you for the support. Oh, oh, she's upset. Oh, she's ready to show everybody what she's got. I think it's a feeding time. I think today was a record for female participation in a live stream for us. Tater was on his best behavior. Venom Fang is probably off winning something. Oh yes, everybody, let's make sure we go into Pop Culture's. We join Pop Culture's giveaway. I'm gonna be doing that once the stream ends. Did we get Timmy to 500 tonight? Oh no. Oh wow. I saw that. Why is he leaving Big Sam? Is he going to be doing some acting? I don't imagine him going to another company. Why is Dean Ambrose leaving? Have any of you guys seen my hot toy? My not my This is my Grail Hulk, the lipstick variant exclusive. This is going in my nerd bar. Really? I don't know. I don't see him. I think if Dean Ambrose leaves, I think he'll probably leave to go into acting maybe. Because why is he going to leave his wife behind? Unless her contract is up too. Mm. Hey, hey, look, we have smiles. Hey, look, her eyes open. I looked over at her and she was sitting there smiling. She's she's a member of the Ambrose Asylum. She's actually a hardcore Bears fan in a house full of Packer fans. She's a regular meatball. What did you say? Oh, she says, all conversational roads lead back to the Bears, my friend. And her favorite song is the Super Bowl Shuffle. No, you can't have kalbasa. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys don't have any of these, I highly recommend getting yourself one. I had to wait a while for the pre-order to come. Shipping from Japan was not cheap. But let's take a look at some of this articulation now that it's awake. She does not have an ab crunch, but we do have a single jointed knee, but it does get a good range of motion. You have an ankle pivot. There's actually articulation in the fingers, but you can't see because we have these little guards on there. But Judson Osgood. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Packer fan. See, the thing is, I'm not one of those people like say you grow up and you see your mom getting knocked around or I'm not going to be the one that's going to develop Stockholm syndrome. Well, actually, I did. I developed Stockholm syndrome. I started to identify with my aggressor. I saw Brett Favre kicking the Bears around, and I'm like, shit, why can't we win? Why can't we have nice things? So I became a Packer fan. But this one is a hardcore Bears fan. She loves the Bears, the Hawks, the Bulls, and the Cubs. Oh no, she's really upset. So the baby does have great articulation. She has she gets a 90-degree joint. She doesn't have a butterfly joint, but she can extend across her chest. The only thing is that she's too heavy for the display stand that she came with. So I kind of like prop her up in the case. This is the Chase Flocked exclusive. All right, guys. Well, it's time for her to eat. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with me. We took a look at the Daniel Bryan Network exclusive. Keep an eye on my channel. I'm going to be reviewing him. I'm going to be reviewing this Triple H. A lot of wrestling content coming up this week. I got this Omega Red for a custom. I got this Kitty Pride for a custom. Also want to thank you, Kevo, Hot Cheeto Fingers, for coming through with the tag team mail. Thank you for the tag team brothers, Kevin. You're an amazing leader, Sandman. All you guys. Tater, welcome back to the tag team. Osgood, you are a great member of the team as well. Thank you all for joining us. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. My co-host, she got so upset. I was talking about the Packers. I don't think I'm going to be able to console her tonight, but you guys stay warm if you're caught in the vortex. And until next time, make mine Marvel, make mine Elite. Elite Legend out.
Gigi.